Greetings, travelers. Welcome back to Alan Wake. Last episode, I gained a lot of respect for the sheriff, and we found out who the kidnapper is and all that stuff. Also, Rose is fucking weird now. Yeah, they get their freaking grenade launchers. So yeah, let's continue escaping from the police, because apparently we got shot at by Agent Nightingale, which we heard about before.
This way. Over here.
Well, that's fine. We'll get your gun. We'll kill. Yeah, see, now we want to go help the police.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Yeah. I'm probably going to upset some people, but I want a game based off of, like, it's weird. I know it's a movie based on a game, but I was introduced to the movie first, and I know the movie was a shameless cash grab from Uwe Ball, but I want to play a good Alone in the Dark game. I've seen footage of all the old games, and I've heard how notoriously bad the latest ones are. But it's like, I hope that series gets a new game, like, in this vein, like, good, like, an actual good game. Because it's like, this is just giving me, this is basically the Alone in the Dark game that we've never gotten. Like, I don't know why, it's just that kind of thought popped into my head. Hi! Are you gonna shoot at me? You can't shoot at me behind the rock.
Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Except from rock to rock. Fuck. What the fuck? What happened? Oh, the birds got to it! Oh my god! Damn! Shit! Those birds just took out a helicopter! I've never seen that movie, by the way. Birds, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. I think they even made. They're trying to make a sequel. Yeah. I guarantee you, there's a jump scare in here. If it was me, I would put, like... I would put something. Like a guy standing somewhere. And if you, like, look at him, he, like, disappears and then, like, pops up in front of the lens. Seriously. Like, he'd be standing right there. No. E. This is another game I want to play. Firewatch.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Oh, don't get rid of don't hurt the radio guy. He's like my only friend out here. Okay. There's nothing really left out here. Like, yeah, there'd be a guy standing right there if it was my choice. Okay, let's go in. Yeah, well, the radio's right here. And a thermos. So we'll just take you.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
To be fair, one's a drunk, the other is was drugged. Okay, well, how do I guess I'm not supposed to be here, so let's get down. Oh, pfft. I'm smart.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Okay.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
Well, I'll get a flashlight and come back later. Or...
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh, I'll mess with that later. And turn you on. Like, something's off about the sparks on these things. The sparks aren't really coming from the thing.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Really? Alright, now destroy the gate. So you can only go left and right. Oh, what's that? Oh, you really have to, like... Oh, it's a time thing. This is annoying. Just let me play with it. That's all I want. Just let me play. There we go. Okay, and now it's just broken. That was dumb. I want to play with this. I want to freaking actually No, I think it was over here, right? It didn't just fall off, right? Like it was right there. No, it was right here. It just fell off. Like the gate evaporated. I was expecting it to just be like flown open. God, it's still hot out. I'm like sweating. Like my hand is sliding off the mouse, which is disgusting. Oh, look, another one. Okay, okay. That is a cool effect, though. Okay. Well, I got my flashlight back. What? What was that? Man! It's clung onto the... Wow. Look at the background. It was still, like... It was still jittering. No.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Oh.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Brady.
Oh.
Report. Over.
Okay, well, we now know what the last, thing is.
2, come in. I need a report. Over.
Just pick it
Come
up.
on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Okay, so I have grenades. I gotta be very careful how I use these. Okay, so they do have some time, obviously. I don't know how big their radius is, though. Because I have so few of them. Oh, I think one of them got away. I like these. Alright, let's listen to the radio.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
Did no one...
Right here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry, but you don't have a helicopter explode and people don't hear it. I'm sorry, you just don't. This is a small island. Everyone in the town should have heard it. Okay, well, it wants me to go this way? Okay, I got the things out of there. Hi. Ow. Just fuck me, ow. That was dumb. I got really hurt during that. My problem there was I was hitting the wrong button. I was trying to fire them instead of throw them. I don't have a lot of these things either. I thought I had a lot, but I don't. Alright, let's stay away from the police car. Oh, come on. sure no one heard that. Let me take that. It's a good thing these guys really stock up on flashbangs. No guns, though. Come on. Alright. Okay, that was... Okay. These grenades are awesome! But I think we've seen every weapon. I didn't even get to use my hunting rifle, now that I think about it. Was it just him? Okay.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
Hi.
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Oh, I'm sorry, but he doesn't notice the guy. He doesn't notice the flashlight shining in through the window. He's not a very observant dude. Okay, I thought there might have been like something like a manuscript on the light to hide it. Yeah, just walk in.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Hi.
Hey, Mr. Wake.
Hi, yeah, I'll enter.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
The fuck? I was hoping for something like calm down.
I had fallen off so
I
many
wish-
cliffs it was ridiculous.
no.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Oh, The Sudden Stop, Part 1 and 2. That was from his book, and it was being written as if it was by the guy played in The Sudden Stop. So The Sudden Stop is basically Max Payne. So Alan Wake's books, like, I don't remember the name of his character, but it's like, apparently those are all Max Payne books. I'm cool with that. I'll do that. I'll save the flashbangs for, like, an actual, like, good thing. Oh, I don't have a gun, actually. Never mind. I need the... Okay. Never mind. I got a gun now. I'm all out of those flashbangs. Which sucks, because I like the flashbangs more than I like the flares. There's usually 3 of them. Okay, maybe not.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Maybe. Okay, well, turn it on from the side it's supposed to be turned on. Oh, shotgun. Fuck me. Oh shit, no. Yeah, you just take all that. I know I'm all out of those now, but hey. Reload. What does that say? The darkness controls... Okay, you've already told me that one. Okay, so these were, like, temporary lights. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just, like, turn them all on and then something happens. But, yeah, all my flashbangs are gone. That flashbang definitely helped. I think I got rid of a good chunk of them with that. More stuff over here. Come on. Oh, come on. No. Fuck those cans. Man, there's something in the air tonight. No, don't fall off the cliff. Alright, let's see what we gotta go now. Oop, another manuscript. Haven't seen one of these in a while. But it's right there. Oh, I missed one. I didn't read this one.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
It's weird. It's like they're trying to make you feel bad for this guy. Like, oh, he's drunk. He knows what he's doing is wrong, but he can't control it. The only way I will feel bad for this guy is if you find out that the darkness is controlling his actions. And, like, for some reason, he thinks it's his own doing that's doing this. And he feels bad because he's like, why am I acting like this? I don't know why. Because it's very possible because he gets drunk all the time and he was thrown into this, like, that means his, like, mind was weak to being taken over. That's just how that's the only way I would start to feel bad for this guy.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah. He's very much the asshole that we don't give a shit about. Which means he's gonna either be tragic or he's going to be a boss. Alright, let's go stand on the train tracks.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. smile from behind your eyes?
Alice, I'm here.
The fuck?
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Yeah, that was not how someone talks.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
That wasn't her. It said the darkness, like is behind her face or something, or like that. I don't remember what the words were, but it was something about basically, like, Alice is taken by the darkness, not just the kidnapper.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Okay, so if I see a bridge with a pipe wheel in its like framework, I should probably be weary of it.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead.
Oh, look,
and
a bridge.
warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Don't let this thing come flying at me. It'll be insta-kill. Okay, so that thing basically just told me something to look out for. And it looks like it's going to be very soon. Probably right there. I see it. It's probably this thing right here that my flashlight's on. You know, part of me wants to just name this song after friggin' Red Hot Chili Peppers. Name this video after Red Hot Chili Peppers again, like I did for Half-Life 2. See, that's a pipe too. That thing could come after me.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
God, you know another game I wanted to play but I didn't get to? I will eventually though, and it won't be a Halloween game. Back when the Steam Summer Sale happened, hi. Come on. I'm dead. Anything else? Fuck! Good thing I have a shit ton of batteries saved up. This is that part that warned me out. I didn't expect all of that to come after me, though. But yeah, during the Steam Summer Sale, because of a lot of events that kind of fucked me over, I was gonna get, what hit me? Like, I was gonna get Fear for the Steam Summer Sale, because they had the whole collection, but... And it was cheap, too. It was like $12 for the entire series. But it didn't happen. Oh, it's a good thing that that thing didn't. Oh, shit. But yeah, I really want to play that. Like right now how I'm doing like Doom and Half-Life, and it looks like Doom's not gonna happen. Like the new Doom. Like it just won't play on my computer. I get black screened.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Of course he
I
had.
thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything. And it was getting closer.
Yeah, that's not good for me. But yeah, like I was saying, like, you know how I did like Half-Life and Doom, and you guys may have noticed I've kind of started 2 new series. Just Cause and Far Cry. I think after I'm done with Just Cause and Far Cry, I'm going to do my next 2 games, and only people who watch this series are going to know this, but the ones after those games, and I'm only doing up to the first 3 Just Cause and Far Cry games. I will do Just Cause 4 when it comes out, hopefully, if I can even finish the first 3 before the 4th one comes out. But the rest of the Far Cry games, I'll get to when I get to them. After that, the 2 games I want to do, I'm going to be doing Fear 1 through 3, with the middle games kind of in between, and I'll be doing Max Payne. Just so you guys know, that's my plans for the future. Oh, switch to heavy duty flashlight. Come on, holding down E. Yeah. I don't know what the difference is, except for it probably does more damage, but I'll take it. This is one of those games where it's like you can get upgrades, but they're gonna be like sparse. You know what I mean? Okay, there's a lot of explosives here telling me there's gonna be big enemies. Oh, I heard that. One flare. Could use more than that, you know. Take all of that, and we'll open this up. And that's gonna open stupid slow. Really? And run. Okay, I fucked up, okay? Shut up. Come on. That was bad. I screwed up there. There's guys over there, I think. Like, it's not doing anything different. Like, the flashlight doesn't seem to be doing anything different except for lasting longer. Which, don't get me wrong, is a good thing, but it'd be nice if it was, like, more powerful, so that, like, yeah. I'm so used to those grenades. In light, you can hurt them. No shit! Like, seriously, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. Oh, let's move you out of the way. Come on, just move you out of the way, because I don't want you in the way.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durl's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. chill tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you add?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Well. Nixia Perka. Or Nixie Perka, whatever the hell that thing was called. Let's not go looking for him. Okay. Anything to find? Oh, another manuscript. Yay. Attacked by the dark presence.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay. What? Apparently hitting forward made me walk backwards? Okay. Find a vehicle. There's one! Fuck you. Reload. Alright, is there anyone else? Alright. Everything's quiet. Woo! Let's just restock a little bit. There was a couple restock locations in here. There's one over there and there's one over here. I don't see anything on the ground. So let's just get max of everything. Okay, so I'm all good on ammo for that. Actually, hold on. Let's... Okay, so it's not one of those things where it's like, if I reload, it'll let me have room for more ammo. It's 42 is 42 no matter what. Flares. So I guess 9 flares might be the limit. And so is batteries. So I have the max of everything right now of the weapons I currently have. Okay, nothing in the corner. Hiding. I would love some grenades. Can I go in here? Nope, looks like I can't. Nope. driving segment?
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
There's no manuscript.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
So a couple hours, so let's get out on foot? Yeah, sure, let's just go on foot.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Yeah, even if that straw is your wife's neck. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, that was morbid. Okay. Well, is there a reason why I can't go forward in this vehicle? Because it doesn't look like it. Like, this is an odd place to get out. Especially if I need to go that way, where there's more road. Like, seriously, did the car just run out of gas? Like, if it showed a cutscene showing it running out of gas, I'd be like, okay. We ran out of gas, we gotta walk the rest of the way. Fine, good. Like, not good, but that's a decent story mechanic for having to walk. But there's plenty of friggin' road here. And obviously, Wake, you do not know how to... You don't do your cardio very often. Of course, neither do I, but whatever. Cardio's hard. I have one major cardio machine that I do, and it kills me every time I do it. And the day where it doesn't kill me is the day where I have to go until it does kill me again. That's the thing I hate about working out. I like working out, but the thing I hate about it is you go until it kills you. And then once it doesn't kill you anymore, you have to go further until it kills you. And harder. So either way, you go till it kills you. I'm just going out to the edge, because I feel like this is where all the manuscripts are, unless they're all like on the inside over there. I figure all these tree areas is where they'd most likely hide it. But there's really nothing over here. Well, look, another car that you could just procure and drive further down the road. See, right there. That's where you could have stopped at, where there's the bars. Really? You're gonna let me drive that? Sure. Let's drive this. Why? Who the hell knows? Man, Wake, are you drunk? 'Cause I am. Oh, I thought this light was a manuscript. Oh, wait, no, get out. Yeah, see, it does look like a manuscript. But let's go up here real quick, because this is an area. That's probably where I'm supposed to go. There's another car here. Yeah, I am supposed to go this way. What the hell? Oh, whatever. Here's a radio.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order, either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I like this guy. He met me for 5 seconds and he's already like, I'm pretty sure you weren't the bad guy. You're not responsible for whatever they're saying. You do what you're doing. yeah, whatever. Like, he's a very optimistic person. He likes to believe that there's good, that things aren't always bad. But he does live in this small little town. So. Alright, now here comes the train that is for some reason not on tracks. It's going to come up behind me. Knowing this game, you never know. Part of me wants to just fast forward this walk. But yeah, I don't know. It's like... This is a very interesting... This is a very interesting game. Like, I like where this game... I like how this game, like, works itself. Oh my god, but seriously, work on your cardio. I gotta go to the gym tonight. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because I didn't go to the gym yesterday because I was up for 33 hours trying to get Doom to work. I had to I reinstalled my OS on my computer to get that thing to work, and it didn't. And it's like, I'm really pissed off. I even have people in the community trying to help me, tech like people. And it's like, they gave me all kinds of, like, ideas, and it just doesn't work. And it's like, I love PC gaming. I honestly think it's, like, the ideal way to play games. And not even because of, like, graphics or power. Honestly, I don't care about that. Because that's, again, the nice thing about computers, like, you don't have to play at the absolute best. If you don't have that good of a computer, 99% of video games have a way for you to, you know, lower it to your weight so you can play it, even if it's not the best. Which I'll do. Hell, for the longest time. This is the first game series. Like Alan Wake, if you guys notice, this is being played in 1080. This is my first playthrough I'm doing in 1080. Like, why? I don't know. I just decided all of a sudden to do it in 1080. Graphics don't always mean a lot to me as long as they look decent. As long as they don't look like garbage, it's fine. But it's like, for me, the biggest things when it comes to choosing PC over a console is, one, preference in gameplay, which everyone has their own preference, either controller or keyboard and mouse. And for most games I play, I prefer keyboard and mouse, but I will go to controller if I have to, like for platformers or like action-adventure games and stuff like that. Like games that involve a lot of beat-em-up, like I know it's a PlayStation exclusive, but God of War. If I was to play God of War, I would prefer to play that with a controller, because of the way it is. But, and also, easier to have games. I have almost 1,000 games in my Steam library. I could never have 1,000 games in my house. I wouldn't have anywhere to put them. So yeah. But I definitely see why, because like shit like this, where it's like a lot of people, they get home from work. Like luckily, at this moment, I don't have a job. I don't have to come home from a hard day's work and just want to have to put a game in and play it. So I have that little bit of leeway where I'm okay with some of the bullshit. But then it gets to the point where there's that bullshit that's just so much no one should have to deal with it. No one. And that's what I'm dealing with Doom.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or
yeah, it is.
Childish, even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Matt.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Yeah, I completely get what they're saying on both sides. I definitely... Yeah. Did it again. Didn't even mean to. Okay, nothing over here. Okay, let's go back down and continue along the path. Maybe I think it let me get in this car. Yep. Like, even driving. I don't know why, but I feel like driving's easier with the keyboard and mouse. It just... something feels right about it. But I can also see driving with a controller. Like, I've done driving with a controller. Of course, there is a controller that's made for driving, and that one's the one that feels the best. Just like how fighting is. Fighting, I feel, is only playable two ways. Either with a controller. I'm sorry, but fighting games just don't work with a keyboard and mouse. They're just too clunky and slow. It's like, especially if there's a lot of buttons. But, I still think the best way to play a fighting game is with a fighting stick. I've always wanted one. Like, ever since I really got into Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and BlazBlue Continuum Shift, like, I was really into those games.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
But yeah, I was really into those, and it's like I was real close to buying a fight stick, but they were like almost $300 at the time, and I just didn't have the money to spend on a controller I would only be playing 2 games on. That's probably the manuscript that he had earlier. Oh shit! I may have missed a bit. Whoops. Whoops! Well.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Okay, so we're about to get introduced to a guy named Mott, who has the hots for my wife. But, I think I'm gonna end this episode here before shit really starts kicking off, because who knows how long the next segment's gonna be. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end this here. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.